Morning, everybody. Okay, so today, yesterday we did a lot of yard work, which I'm planning on doing a little bit more today. My face looks super greasy because I just washed it, but I put some baby oil to really sink into my skin before I do my makeup in a couple hours, so I really need some moisture. My face was so dry. But yesterday I had gone to the drugstore because I needed a new pair of tweezers because I was grooming my brows yesterday, and I found out that my CVS started carrying NYX, which I'm so excited about because my Target was carrying NYX and then stopped carrying it. Like, it was really weird. They only carried it for like 6 months or maybe a little longer than that, and that's it. And I was like, alright, what the hell, because then I gotta go to Ulta. So anyway, so the CVS started carrying NYX, so I got a butter lipstick, a NYX butter lipstick. This is the first one that I've ever tried, and I got the color Licorice, which is like a dark mauvey, plummy, cranberry fall lipstick. I don't know what to call it, but I wanted to give it a try today, and I figured, well, because I already don't have my makeup on, that I would give this a try because I wanted to do that green look. That if you saw yesterday's Makeup Monday, I'm doing that again today. Just because I really feel like wearing that color. Let me go ahead and set you guys down. I'm trying to balance you for a moment. Woo! Okay. Maybe that won't work. Let me see if... Okay, we're a little dark here, but maybe I should move you. I'm trying to find like a good spot to apply this lipstick, but I might just have to hold you. So let me just open it up real quick, and then we'll give it a try. I had to take off the packaging, but I will need some sort of mirror, so it just kind of pops off like so. The cap comes off, and then it twists up like a normal lipstick would. So let me give this color a try. Ooh, it's really creamy. Instantly, you can tell. Ah, I'm getting it everywhere, like but my lip. Let me put it on the top. Okay, that's as good as it's gonna get, including that smudge. So this was the first one that I had ever used, so I wasn't really sure what to expect. I like the creamy consistency. It glided on very easily. Let me see if I can find better lighting, maybe just for the color itself. So like I said, it's a little bit of like a plummy cranberry. It's definitely more on the cranberry side, actually. But like a nice dark fall color. And it's not too bold. Like, you can see it in natural light. I'm in front of a window. It's not so bold that it's like, whoa, like that's a really dark lip. It's kind of more on the subtle of a dark lip side, but I really like it. The only thing that I noticed when I first put it on is it went on a bit streaky, and I'm finding that in a lot of NYX products. I don't know why. I don't know. Like, I really hope it's just like in my imagination or something, but it went on streaky at first, but it looks fine. I mean, it's just a very creamy lipstick. So if you're not a fan of creamy, I prefer matte lipsticks over creamy lipsticks, but I knew this would be a creamy lipstick because of the name. It's a butter lipstick. So, but I really like the color. I'd probably top something on top of it, or like have a lip liner or like a matte lipstick underneath and then top it on, just to kind of give it a little bit of an oomph. Because for me specifically, I like, if I'm gonna go for a dark lip, I like to go all out, and I like to have a big bold dark lip. So, but that's just me. Some people might love this, but I wanted to give it a try, and I think it was only like $6, so it's very cheap, but I'm glad. I love the color, so just want to do a quick swatch of that. So Ella and I are kind of just munching on a few things for breakfast this morning, so I'm gonna keep feeding her, and then in about an hour or so, she's gonna want to go down for her first nap, and we will do something with this hair, and we'll do some makeup and get ready for the day, even though I'm not 100% sure about what's going on besides yard work. I'm gonna get dressed because I haven't gotten ready in like over a week, and I think it's time to doll myself up again. Oh my god. Okay, I'm just like waiting for the guy to leave. Okay, so I got ready. I'm like honestly digging my hair today. I got ready and I sold that piece of furniture, and do you guys remember how I was saying he was like kind of being friendly like through the chat and stuff? Well, he's like, oh, like you're so beautiful, and like he's an older guy, like my grandpa, older, and he's just like, oh, like I was trying to make sure that they got the piece in their car right, and he's like, oh, well, she's distracting me, and I thought he was talking about Ella, and then he's like, oh yeah, her too, and I'm like, oh god. But he's gone. He's like, if you need anything else, you have my number, and I won't need anything else from you, but we're gonna go get some lunch, and I just made 50 bucks off of that piece of furniture, so I wanna save most of it, but I feel like I can spend like 10 bucks. So I want to kind of go to Ulta and see and browse around and see if there's anything that I want to buy, so let's go. I realized that I'm a huge dingleberry and my phone is probably gonna die on me, so I'll make this quick, but my phone is gonna die on me. By the time I got to the mall, my phone had like 20% battery, so I'm like, well, you see the sun? Oh shit, my bad. We're in a shady spot. By the time I got to the mall, I only had 20%. So I want to film some stuff there. I got some stuff, but I'll show you guys that when I get home. I gotta get her home and out of the friggin' sun and get her some lunch and get a few things settled anyway. So when we get home, I'll show you what I got. Oh my god. Okay, so I literally like had to run upstairs and grab my charger. I'm out of breath because I ran so fast, but I had to plug you in and tell you guys this because this is like, oh my gosh. Okay, so you remember the guy that I've been talking about like all morning about him coming up to pick up that piece of furniture? So he gets here, and well, like before we even met, like before I even saw this guy in person, on the app I have like a little picture because I connected to Facebook, so it was my profile picture, and he was acting a little friendly or whatever, and he's like, oh, like, you know, what do you do for a living? Are you a model? Like, you know, that typical stuff. And I'm like, no, I'm like a stay-at-home mom, blah, 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 and that was the end of that. So he comes and picks it up, and I told you earlier that he was being all, like, friendly again and whatever, so he texted me after he left, and he's like, thanks again. If you ever want to sell anything, let me know. I might be interested. He's like, you really do look like a model in person. And I'm just like, he's like, it was a pleasure to meet you. And I'm like, yeah, look, it was nice to meet you. Ouch, damn it. I think it just stepped on a staple. Yeah, it did. He's like, it was, let me pick up the staple before I step on it again. Oh, I can't get it. My nails. Okay, I'll leave that there, but I remember where it is. So he's like, he leaves, he texts me, I'm like, oh, you know, it was very nice to meet you too. I said thank you for, you know, scheduling something with me, whatever. I was just trying to end it, and that was that. So hours have passed, about maybe 2 hours. He got here a little bit after 1. It is 3:10 now. So I just got a text message like, as soon as I ended the vlog in the car just now, my phone beeped, but I didn't want to check a text while I was driving, especially if I have her in the car. So I got home, I got settled, I put my stuff down, I was about to I put my phone on the charger so I could show you what I got from the mall, and he texted me, and he's like, I had mentioned that I had a husband several times to him, and when he came and picked it up, well, I texted him before he picked it up, and I said, you know, you're going to have to bring the piece of furniture down 1 flight of stairs, which is the stairs outside. I said, we brought it to the front door, but you might want to bring someone with you to help you because I'm not strong enough. So he's like, okay, I'll bring a helper. The helper came with him or whatever. And while he was here, I was like, I told him, I'm like, please excuse my kitchen. I said, my husband and I have been working on it and trying to get it prepared for winter. And he's like, oh, yeah, like, you got a lot of work to do. I'm like, yeah. So then he's texted me and he's like, I don't know if you really do have a husband, but if you don't, I'd love to take you out to dinner sometime. But guys, like, he is like so much older, so much older. He's got to be 60s at least, like late 50s. God, no, he's got to be in his 60s. And I'm like, like, oh no, I haven't replied to him yet, but I'm just gonna say, like I'm flattered, but I wasn't lying about the husband. But I've told you guys 1,000 times that I don't know how to be hit on. Like, I become like this, but like, I just get very giddy and I don't know how to handle it. Like, even over text messages, I'm just like I wasn't expecting that. I thought it was done with. Like, I got that he was attracted to me, but that was it. That was the end of that. But then just to read that text, I was like, I gotta whip out my phone and tell you guys, because the last time I was hit on was so long ago, I don't even remember. I'm not hit on ever. Honest to God, I'm never hit on. At least in person, or like at least with people that I know. Like, I'll get Facebook messages or like even here on YouTube. But it was just so, oh my gosh, I just feel like I'm flattered. There's no doubt about that. You know, like that, I mean, someone thinks you're pretty. Like, that's a good thing. I hate rejecting people, but I said my husband over and over, and he saw her. She was outside with me. I decided to rake a little bit more while I was waiting for him, because I know my house is a little bit weird to find, even with like a GPS or whatever. So standing outside, and I said, you know, just look for a maroon Honda Civic and I'll be outside. So just find me or whatever. So he saw that I had an 1-year-old. I'm just like, oh my God. Well, maybe that doesn't matter because he's older and like anybody that he dates has kids or something. But I'm just like, so I'm gonna let my phone charge a little bit and reply to this guy. I'll let you know what I say. I don't even know yet. And I'll show you some of the goodies that I got. I'm so excited. I ended up spending a little bit more than I wanted to. Like, I spent maybe 30 bucks altogether, but that's not that bad, and I went to 3 stores, so mama did good. Let my phone charge for a little bit, so I am going to go ahead and set you guys down really quick. So I went to 3 stores. The first one is Ulta, and I got one thing at Ulta, which is a jumbo eye pencil by NYX. Hello, not Nick. This one is in the color Black Bean, and I thought that I had picked up a black one a while ago, the color Slate, but then it ended up turning out to be like a gunmetal gray. So I really wanted a black one because there's been several looks that I've been wanting to do, and a black oh my gosh, I can't get this off. A black jumbo eye pencil would definitely come in handy. Trying to get the plastic off. What, baby? I'm right here. You know I don't go anywhere. I might have to bring you guys back. That's my GPS holder. Yeah, so I got the NYX jumbo eye pencil. I got the plastic off, and now I can't open it. What the hell? Ugh. Seriously? Oh, there we go. So it's just a plain black crayon, but I figured it would be perfect for my waterline when I'm doing looks. Woo! Goodness. Excuse me. When I'm doing looks that... Oh gosh, did I lose the cap? Damn, I'll have to look for the cap because these can dry out if you don't have it. But I'll show you the other stuff I got. So I went to Sephora too, and I've been dying to try their face masks, so I got one. And the one that I got was Mask Rose. So it's a rose mask. We'll probably end up doing this maybe tomorrow morning or tonight. But I've never tried a Sephora face mask, but I always see them, and they're relatively cheap. So I picked one of those up. And the last place I went was Victoria's Secret, which I have not been to Victoria's Secret in a very long time. But what I got at Victoria's Secret was this amazing smelling lotion. I've always liked the pink lotions, but this one is the Fresh and Clean. It's the hot pink packaging. I know they have green, light pink, blue, hot pink. I loved the smell of this. It is just heavenly. Oh my goodness, I love the smell of this. It says, feels so clean in fresh apple and lily. Creamy lotion creates an instant moisture infusion with aloe, oat, and grape seed extracts and a healthy combo of vitamins E and C. So I got one of those, and this will last me quite a while. I think this was $18. It was the most expensive thing that I got, but I loved it. So that is all I picked up from the mall. I actually am like dying to use this right now. I want to use it so bad. Like if I was to choose any scent for me to smell like all the time, it would probably be this. I love the smell of it. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and put on some of that lotion, and I gotta find something to eat. I'm starving, and I feel like I'm getting a sore throat. My throat has been really like scratchy and achy all day, so I think I'm starting to get sick. So I want to take care of that before it gets any worse. It is about 6:30, and Ella and I are going to run to Walmart real quick because we're starting to run low on some food. So I'm going to go get some food for lunch and for dinner tonight. We need some mac and cheeses and some chicken fingers and some veggies and a whole bunch of stuff. So TJ is going to stay here and work on this. So get a good look. We'll see what he does when he gets back over there too. And we'll see.